in your bio, it says ex-computer analyst and ex-dice dealer in the same breath, almost as if you're equally proud of both jobs, are you?
Yes, I am. I was a computer programmer and analyst in New York City for a private college, Metropolitan College. And I was one of the last of the old school mainframe programmers. And when I got downsized, I just sold my co-op and just started life again here as a retirement career as a dealer, and never looked back. And I transitioned from being a dealer and getting into game design.
It's unbelievable. You know, when one door shuts, another one always opens. And Dan, tell us about this new life of yours. First of all, you're in Vegas. That was the big change, right? Tell us about moving there.
Well, moving here was pretty interesting. I came here with a little bundle of cash, just planning to have like a quiet retirement life as a dealer. Many years before that, when I was playing at the Stratosphere on vacation, I noticed a lot of 70-year-old dice dealers, you know, and I knew I was being downsized. And I asked them, you know, I said, you know, would this be a good retirement career? And they said, yes, for me it was. And that's how I started my gaming career. And I came to Las Vegas just planning to be a retirement dealer. But I got into game designs. I kept analyzing the games that I was dealing. One of the things that I noticed is the quarters on the Pai Gow table, completely unnecessary. There should be some sort of mechanism just to make it commission-free that has the same house edge, the same play, just no change-making, you know, no introduction of errors due to that, slowing down the game. And I came up with Easy Pai Gow, which has, if the dealer gets a queen-high hand and only a queen-high hand, there's no action on the flat bet. Otherwise, all hands are live. And the game is like 20% faster. It feels fairer to the players, and it is. And that was, you know, my first big hit as a game designer.
Just a quicker, more smooth run game. That's basically your job.
Yeah, actually, not always. Sometimes it's brand new stuff, a brand new gimmick, a brand new mechanism that's exciting and fun to play. But a lot of the times, you know, a new game variation is simply fixing something that was wrong with the game that we just accepted and even didn't notice.
Okay, so take us through the process. First of all, your job is very rare, right? There's only two guys in Vegas doing what you do?
Basically, yes. It's me at Galaxy Gaming and a very fine executive game designer at Shufflemaster named Roger Snow. You really don't need too many. When you look at the real estate of the casino floor, there's basically only 6 different type of games that represent 95% of the action. So you really don't have to produce many games. You have to produce 1 or 2 blockbusters like Ultimate Texas Hold'em or Easy Pai Gow, something like that. It's not like being a screenwriter where Hollywood has an appetite for 1,000 screenplays a year. Maybe 1 or 2 new games could be introduced to American casinos. You may discover something that's broken and you have a better way. And it's very hard to see this or find this or have that eureka moment, you know. Also keep in mind that if you do come up with a new game, your own daughter might not be Miss America. You have to produce something that's better than blackjack, better than craps, better than roulette, what have you. You have to create a monster. And quite often when people look, you know, they come home and they're playing with cards and they're just dealing out a troubling hand that they had earlier at the casino and they come up with an idea. It might not be that good. 99 out of 100 aren't good. 1 out of 100 germs of an idea are good. And it's very hard to determine in your own opinion, you know, how good it is. From that point, you try to describe how you would deal it in terms of procedure. And that's why dealers and gamblers make better game designers than someone who's not, you know, instinctively knowledgeable.
Let's talk about some of the good games that are in the casino. Take us through games that you see that work well in every single area.
Well, on the top of the list, I would have to say it's Roger Snow's Ultimate Texas Hold'em, a very brilliant design. It's exciting. You can press your bet early on if you think you're in a strong position at the whole card points. It's nice side bets that pay generously when you get a monster hand. And the house edge is really very tiny, and it's hidden. It's really very discreet through the anti-equal blind bet mechanism. It's just a brilliant design. It's effortless to play if you know poker, and it feels very satisfying. Highly volatile, but it's an enthralling game to play, and that's one of the top games. He came up with that after four-card poker and Crazy Four poker. And I guess those were warm-ups. And also my own game, Easy Pai Gow, really cleaned up the game of Pai Gow poker. And some perhaps side bets that add a progressive kind of shot for the player, like the fire bet, the all tall, all small, or nothing at all bet. And free bet blackjack by Jeff Hall, I think, is very hot. You can split for free. You can double down for free. It plays the same as standard blackjack, but everything is free to the player. Additional actions, splitting and doubling down. And the only payback for that is that if the dealer gets a 22, your hand is a push. Another great game.